Hello YouTube vintage stereo collectors and restorers. So this is an amp. It's a Lafayette. It's an LA-125TA. Of this series, these are early 70s, this one was the gutsiest, the most powerful. And it has some pretty cool features. It has an up front tape out and a microphone input, which is kind of cool. And you can actually, then you could record it to a tape deck. Anyway, these had lots of inputs: ceramic phono, mag phono, tuner, aux, tape loop, and an actual mode control for mono stereo. Very good build quality, heavy metal amplifier. Here's the thing though, let me tell you what I think of these Lafayettes. I've owned quite a few of them, not as many recently. They're not coming up as often. And gotta say two things about it. First of all, at one time there were lots of these around because they were good value. They're competition with Pioneers, Kenwoods, especially if you like an integrated amp rather than a receiver. And I'm seeing a trend in the few that I sell. People, especially people that are really into the music and the vinyl, don't care if there's a tuner, don't care if it's a receiver. An integrated amp has a little tighter footprint, especially of this type. And these Lafayettes are a deal. That's what's always attracted me to them. I haven't bought one of these locally for quite a while. Last one I had was an LA-125TA, which looks exactly like this, a little less power. And on YouTube, not YouTube, eBay, you can usually get one of these around $100 or a little more. So it has the transistor layout on the lid. Sometimes that falls in. So I'm just going to get so you can see it, what's in there. I'm going to look at the camera, make sure it's in the frame of the camera, yes. And maybe just put something here. That might fall. Now just so you can see a little better. So this is like 1970 Japanese construction. The outputs are back here. They're part of the case. I believe they're 4 NPN transistors, quasi-complementary. And these are a mixture of silicon and germanium transistors. It's everything except the boards is point to point. All the controls, each one can be taken off separately, and you can actually, remove one, fix it, put it back. They're not on a board, and they're all ALPS controls. They're the same controls that you're going to see inside a Pioneer, inside a Kenwood, inside early Sansui. Very decent transformer in this one. The output, honestly, about 40 a channel. I can tell you, it's single rail. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn on some headphones, see what's coming through the phones, take a couple voltage measurements on it. The biggest issue I've had with these is drawing out caps. The other thing is noise from the transistors. So I'm just going to put on my headphones. I might talk a little louder. Okay, volume is down, power is on the speaker switch. Well, control's a little crackly. Little bit of a background hum. Let's see if we have voltage on the main cap. I can tell you usually what the output of a single rail is by the voltage on this cap. 60 volts. Yeah, so this is going to be like realistically RMS about 25 to 30 a side based on that voltage, and the center rail will be 30. Here are the outputs for the speakers. So what I'm getting is, it's pretty quiet. Phone, getting a little bit of hum through the phone, that's normal. It's actually not bad for noise, not bad at all. Not much crackle or anything. I don't have a source going through it yet. Yeah, actually that's pretty good sounding unit. For noise, it's not bad. Those are original caps. Almost everything on this board is original. Those drivers are original. It's transformerless, so it's a Suzuki pair, an NPN and a PNP. I see some C458s. Yeah, that's interesting. Those are germanium in the phono section. And there's a couple new caps in the phono section, which is cool. Some new caps here. Germanium. I believe those are silicon. These are kind of a mixture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the camera. There's not much room, but I'm just going to get my tuner on here and input a signal. I think the Saturday Night Blues show is on 98.5. The Chicago Blues show. There's always some good tracks on that. Oh, just behind me here, sorry. Let's see if we can get a little closer so you can see inside. Like, isn't that a great faceplate? I love these chrome and aluminum ones. That's pretty cool. Alright. Tuner. Oh, it's got a high-low tuner input. Go with the high. Hey, this is actually pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. It just does sound good. I won't play the music for you because I'll get another copyright strike. It's kind of looks like a bit of a jumble of an amp. Like there's some things in here, that wax cap, that looks like it's from a 1948 Helicrafters radio. I think what I might do is one good check on these output caps. Let's just put a meter on them. So this is from the output transistor through to the speaker. There should be no leakage. And actually that's okay. What we're seeing there is actually okay. Look at that. Even if I go on a lower scale, there might be 10 millivolts at most. 2. Those caps seem to be performing okay. The only reason you might replace them is the reliability. It's not even dirty inside. It's kind of a clean unit. I might just do a few things. Yeah, I think those C458s would have to go. Yeah, see that's it's acting as an NPN PNP driver for that output. Those resistors are just there. We can probably do a bias on it real easy too. I like amps where you can get at everything. That is just means everything to me. We go on there. We go the other end of the resistor. 3 millivolts on the bias. That's one channel. And where's the resistor for that channel? Oh, it's over here. Alright. Yeah. Well, that's all I'm going to do for now. But all I can say with these, if you want something with the vintage solid state quasi-complementary sound, and something that's reasonable, if you're seeing all these amps go for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I'm not kidding you. You can get into one of these, fix it up for not much more than maybe $120. It's really a bargain. Thanks for watching and listening.